Chapter 98. 1 month. After a long time, when everyone heard the voices of Qi Feng and Fan Jinwu, they barely reacted. But no one made a sound, and no one commented, because any comment would be blasphemy against Ruoyu Chibamai. Ruoyu Chinya's figure descended lightly. She just glanced at Qi Feng and Fan Jinwu, and said, "That's the end of this matter." The voice was not loud, but it revealed extreme coldness and irresistible determination. Neither Qi Feng nor Fan Jinwu dared to speak, let alone refute. Ruoyu Chinya is not only as simple as beauty, but her strength is even more terrifying. She is the only true Yuan realm warrior in the Blue Cloud Empire. Without the strength of the true Origin realm, Ruoyu Chinya would not be able to easily resolve the life and death struggle between Qi Feng and Fan Jinwu. Ruoyu Chinyami's icy blue eyes scanned the field, and wherever she looked, everyone bowed their heads in shame. There was only one person who stared straight at Ruoyu Chinya without any avoidance, and that was Nye Tian. Nye Tian looked at Ruoyu Chinya with complicated eyes, and he saw a huge secret in Ruoyu Chinya. Ruoyu Chinya's eyes swept over everyone, and finally fell on Nye Tian, and said lightly, "Your name is Nye Tian?" "Yeah." Nye Tian nodded. Instead of being nervous, he smiled slightly. Ruoyu Chinya's beautiful eyes flickered, and said, "You are the rookie king of this year. Come with me." A faint sentence stunned everyone present. Because Ruoyu Chinya said so, the rookie king didn't need to announce, it was Nye Tian. If Yuyukian I said, even Emperor Lan Yun would not dare to refute it. Qin Yidian froze and couldn't say a word for a long time, and he didn't dare to speak. In front of Ruoyu Chinya, he didn't even dare to speak. Ruoyu Chinya turned around and walked away without any delay. Nye Tian greeted Jean DeBao and others and left with Ruoyu Chinya. Everyone was stunned, looking at the figures too in disbelief, until the two figures disappeared completely. Everyone still had a dazed expression. Old, boss, we're leaving with Dean Ruoyu." After a long time, Jean DeBao came to his senses and rubbed his fat face hard to make sure he wasn't dreaming. Nye Yuro hugged Shabwai, raised her eyebrows, and murmured, "My sister just now is so beautiful." On the other side, Qin Yidian had a bitter face, and he even wanted to cry. Nye Tian became the rookie king, which means that the Qin family will pay the Jin family a set of Tier 4 battle armor. Tier 4 battle armor is the clan treasure bestowed to the Qin family by the former emperor, and Qin Yidian has not worn it yet. Lan Binji looked in the direction where Nye Tian disappeared with a vicious expression. Her eyes could almost spit out fire. Lan Bingchen, who was hiding in the crowd, felt a turmoil in his heart. Faintly, he felt that he seemed to have made a wrong decision. He originally had a chance to save Nye Tian, but he didn't. This choice was destined to become the greatest regret in his life. A while later, Nye Tian followed Ruoyu Chinya to a dense forest at Baiyun College. Nye Tian saw an extremely simple thatched cottage in the dense forest from a distance, and he suddenly realized that this thatched cottage was where Ruoyu Chinya lived. It's interesting that the majestic Dean Baiyun lives in such a simple place. Nye Tian glanced at Ruoyu Chinya and smiled playfully. Looking at Ruoyu Chinya at such a close distance, one can feel her soul-stirring beauty even more, which makes people dare not look directly at her. Ruoyu Chinya looked at Nye Tian very seriously. Her icy blue pupils seemed a little puzzled. She wanted to see through the young man in front of her, but there was no way she could see through. "Your strength is the 4th level of Yuanling?" Ruoyu Chinya said, very cold, with a sense of indifference and lingering desolation. Nye Tian looked into Ruoyu Chinya's eyes. His heart trembled slightly, and he told him rationally that the woman in front of him must be a person with a story. Nye Tian nodded, not denying it. Ruoyu Chinya frowned, finally revealed a trace of doubt in his eyes, and said, "The 4th level of Yuanling strength, you dare to fight Qin Yidian, who are you?" Nye Tian was not nervous, just smiled and replied, "Everyone has their secrets. I won't tell you about mine, just like you won't tell me about yours." Ruoyu Chinya's icy blue eyes narrowed slightly. She never expected that Nye Tian could remain so calm in front of her. In the Blue Cloud Empire, everyone looked in awe when they saw her, except Nye Tian. You are right, I shouldn't pry into your secrets. After a long while, Ruoyu Qianye said seriously, Nye Tian, you are the new king of Bayun. According to Bayun's rules, you can follow me practice for 10 days. But your strength is too weak, and I will go to a very dangerous place next. I will give you 1 month. If you cannot advance to the Vientiane realm within 1 month, you will lose the opportunity to practice with me. After Ruoyu Qianye finished speaking, she looked at Nye Tian indifferently. What she said was depriving Nye Tian of the opportunity to practice with her in a disguised form, because no one could be promoted from the 4th level of Yuanling to the Vientiane realm within a month. Even a peerless martial art evildoer can't do it. Nye Tian frowned slightly but didn't react too aggressively. In 1 month, he was promoted from Yuanling 4th layer to Wanxiang Mirror. Even Nye Tian in his previous life couldn't do it. However, in this life, he can do it, and he can do it very easily. Nye Tian's Yuanling is the original Chaos Coffin. The biggest advantage of the Chaos Original Coffin is to delay the flow of time. In the Chaos Original Coffin, Nye Tian has 10 times more time than others. 1 month is almost equivalent to 1 year for Nye Tian. In 1 year, he was promoted from the 4th level of Yuanling to the Vientiane realm, which was very casual. Okay, no problem. Nye Tian smiled lightly and agreed very comfortably. He doesn't care about the opportunities to practice with Ruoyu Qianye. What he cares about is Ruoyu Qianye herself. You agree? Ruoyu Qianye was slightly taken aback. Her towering breasts heaved violently, thinking that she had heard it wrong. I agree. Nye Tian smiled easily. Ruoyu Qianye reacted, nodded, and said, You go away. I will always be here. If you are promoted to the Vientiane realm, you can come to me at any time. But remember, you only have 1 month. Okay. Farewell, student. Nye Tian bowed slightly, turned, and left. The first time he called himself a student in front of others, Nye Tian felt it was funny, a very strange and funny feeling. Nye Tian, who are you? What's the secret about you? Ruoyu Qianye watched the young man's figure drift away, her beautiful eyes shining with a strange expression. It was the first time she had taken an interest in another human being, and it felt both foreign and real to her. Ruoyu Qianye's heart is a calm lake, and Nye Tian is like a stone thrown into the lake, causing ripples inadvertently.